First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Mike Tauchman. And that's outside. And we are underway. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Robert now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Man, you're playing with fire starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3 down. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. There's a swing and a drive. Took the extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. This is Corbin Carroll. That one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-2 now. Towards first, Vaughn. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first with 1 gone. Termarr Johnson now at the plate. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now it's Christian Walker. And that one sliced foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
High fly ball out towards left center. Taylor in position. They got it for out number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that is out of play. Two outs. And that one pulled foul. On the ground. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. Second inning set to go. Andrew Vaughn now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. That one missed. Ball. And a foul ball. That one ripped. That's back there. And gone. Here's Josh Rojas. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
0-2.
The other way. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Benintendi to the plate.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
1-0.
Base hit, left center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Wilson back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
0-2.
Up the middle, Sosa. And they get Perez for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And a foul ball. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Shohei Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Jose Bautista, led off this game with a double. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, that's that start right there.
Strike.
He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Horner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Corey Lee. That catches the corner. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tauchman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Just missed. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Bautista coming on, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore, here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Up and in, 1-2 to count. And that's too high.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Taylor hauls it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And he grounds one to the right side. And Hernandez is out. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Christian Walker will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Taylor going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Luis Robert now. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Rojas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Ball outside.
Struck him out looking. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And it gets by him. Jazz around second, headed for third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. In the air out towards right center. Tachman. And there's one away. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ohtani digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. And the batter now, Lenin Sosa. Foul ball there.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Benintendi up here, a single his first time. And that's in for a strike. And that
That's the ball.
misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes
That's
Award
foul.
winner. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Montgomery goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Wilson back to work. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The pitch. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-1. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. White Sox going with a new arm, Owen White. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Owen White.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate.
Chisholm Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In there safely.
In there.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe in second with a stolen base. That's to third. Rojas throws on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Lee stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
And
That's
ball 1.
That's
Well,
inside.
after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Mike Tauchman, the next to hit.
Number 18, Mike Tauchman.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Taylor in the box again.
Ball
Takes the
outside.
strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as Chisholm slings to first in time. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Fastball for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with it.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Bottom of the 6th, Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. This to third, Rojas. Tosses to first, and they get Nico Hoerner one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In the air, left field, Benintendi. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to short. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Caught and missed, struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Rojas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And that chance handled. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Sosa up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Left field. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Drops into the glove, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Gilbert.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So
that one is absolutely belted. Taylor makes a move towards the gap, and it one-hops the wall.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. In time to Vaughn, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Termarr Johnson. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Fought off foul. Carroll over at second, 1 down. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now Christian Walker 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, and the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And that one is lifted in the air. Bautista. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Tauchman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Anderson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Perez at the plate and takes high there.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So here's Horner now. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just misses.
That's a ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
And the count 2-1. Foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your 3rd out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. Clemens back to work. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. That's a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Soxs, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
1-2 the count.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. The White Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.